teacher Navasa, always at the River for International. Today we are going to look at this number. The diagram below is of a simple circuit. Use it to answer the questions that follow. Now this is it, but we want to first identify what is here. This is our connecting wire. This is our connecting wire. This is our connecting wire. And this is our bulb, which we can also call a lamp. So this becomes our battery. This one becomes our battery. We can also call it a dry cell. Now, this connection, I wanted to show you practically. Just come and check here. Now, when you look at this, you realize this is the battery. This is the battery. These are the connecting wires. These are the two connecting wires. This is the bulb holder, which you can easily see the other side. And then this one is the bulb. Now, let's scroll in the bulb so that So now what we are having is this. We have the dry cell, which is our source of electricity, because this one converts chemical energy that stores into electrical energy, and then our electrical energy will move through these wires up to the bulb, and it is the bulb that actually converts the electrical energy into heat and light energy. We are going to talk about it, but remember the theory is heat energy first, then light energy later. People think it is light energy first. Come, now let's answer the question. They are telling us, draw an arrow on line P. This is the line P. To show the direction of flow of electricity. This number disturbs learners. And this topic is taught in primary 7, P7, and electricity and magnetism. Now, how do we know? Remember, this dry cell has this side which is the positive terminal, and this one becomes the negative terminal just by signs. Okay? This is the negative, this is a positive, which means that if we want to determine the direction of electricity, number one, we need to know the direction of electrons and then the direction of electric current, which is the electricity, because these ones move in opposite directions. Remember, this terminal has a concentration of electrons. Now, and these electrons will always moving to another terminal, which is the positive. So which means the electrons will be moving like this, coming to the positive terminal. Now that is the direction of electrons, which means that actually for the electricity will be moving in the opposite direction, and therefore the direction of electricity will be like this. Let me draw this like this, and then I show how it will be moving. Since electrons are moving like this, now it means electricity will be moving in this direction. Just the opposite. It will move in the opposite direction with electrons, which means I'm going to come on wire P and I put an arrow coming from the bulb facing in the negative terminal of the dry cell. Now, which means this one we have finished it. Apart from light energy, which other form of energy? Like I said, this one is our bulb, and like we saw it here, it is producing light, which they are saying apart from this light, and therefore, like we know, a bulb will convert electric energy into heat energy and light energy, which means this one becomes heat energy. And usually, those of you who didn't know, maybe people who are doing who want to clear more, heat energy in this process is produced fast, because when electrical energy comes to the bulb, the filament the bulb filament heats up because the bulb filament does not allow electricity to continue flowing. So since it stops the electricity to continue flowing, it heats up. And after heating up, which means heat energy is already formed. After heating up, then it later glows. And when it glows, it produces light. Which means in the light series, glows or filament or heat energy is actually produced first before light energy. Then you come to which form of energy is changed into light energy. I've already talked about it. That's an electrical energy. Electrical energy. And then what would happen to bulb if the wire at P is cut? So of course, when you come and cut, we can do it here. Now, this is the wire P. If I try, for example, I remove it, I it because cutting it is disconnect. When I disconnect, it goes off, which means I will say the bulb would not light or will not light. Will not light. Will not light or will not light. Will not light. Why? Because the circuit is incomplete, or it will have. State one way of increasing the brightness. Now, number one, you use dry cells or battery. Use dry cells or battery with higher voltage. With more voltage. Let me use the word voltage. The one that can give us more electricity. And then number two could be in the same spirit of increasing voltage, you can increase the number of batteries. The number of batteries or dry cells. Or dry cells. Just as simple as this. Therefore, feel free to add anything in the comment section. Teacher Nawasa.